Welcome back to the Rockin Roundtable, where we dive deep into the stories behind the music. Today, we have Brendan Shane, founder and lead singer of the Nocturnal Affair, a band that's been making waves with their dark, cinematic rock sound. From their debut album, Metamorphosis, to touring with legends like Fozzy and Wednesday 13, Brendan's journey is one you don't want to miss. Brendan, welcome to the show.
Hey, what's up? It's Brendan from the Nocturnal Affair. I'm here at the Rockin Roundtable with Matthias and Shay.
Nailed it.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Rockin Roundtable Talkfest. Today, we're here with Brendan Shane.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
We're fantastic.
Really
It's
good.
a rainy day in Vegas. It's all week.
Perfect.
It's a rainy week. I know. I love it.
Put on the Lost Boys, watch The Crow, listen to the Queen of the Damned soundtrack.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
Put you in that mood.
exactly.
Oh, man, that's awesome. Well, thank you for joining us here at the podcast. So we are really happy that you could make it because you have been very busy.
A little bit.
Yeah, you just got back from Europe.
I did, yeah.
Touring with Wednesday 13.
Amazing.
Yeah.
They're amazing. Yeah.
Tell me about how, well, you've been to the UK multiple times with Fozzy, right?
Actually, we've never been to the UK with Fozzy. We've toured
okay.
a lot of America with Fozzy.
Okay.
We really cut our teeth in touring with Fozzy, and I'm grateful for that because Fozzy is so professional. They're such good guys. They're not into the drugs or the drinking or anything crazy. They're just really good musicians, good people. Chris is great, and they taught us how to do that on the road. We didn't, it wasn't like a Motley Crue situation where everyone's like, yeah, no, we're on tour, so we're all going to do cocaine and drink a bunch of whiskey and not sleep. No, it was like, the show gets out, they hang out a little bit, and they're like, all right, we're going to bed. You should do the same. Like, be good. Don't mess up. But because of that, it's taught us really cool, tour etiquette that has helped us now. So in the UK, we've toured with Chris Barris. We've toured with Alien Ant Farm and Wednesday 13. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And Europe, you played Spain, right? Now this tour, this latest?
I wish we played Spain. I don't think we played Spain. We played most of Germany.
Okay.
We did the Netherlands. We did Poland. We did, I think that was it, Austria. Okay. And we played with Drowning Pool.
Yeah.
That's right.
And then we
right.
did one-off show with one of the Cavalera bands. And it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Learned a very important word that night, though.
Oh, you did?
Demographic.
Demographic.
Yes. Because our genre is, what it is. We're like dark rock. We're playable on the radio, but, other people that are into other types of music can enjoy some aspects of it. Obviously, one of my biggest influences are the guitar players from The Haunted. The Haunted.
Oh, yeah.
And so there's some of that kind of sprinkled in it, but it's definitely different than anything Max Cavalera does. And I love everything Max Cavalera does, but we're very different on the musical spectrum. So when we opened for them, we said yes, because it was in Vienna, it was in Austria. And they were like, it's sold out. There's going to be like 600 people there in this room, and it's a small room. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we'd been playing in front of hundreds of people that were there early to see us with Drowning Pool that loved us.
Oh, yeah.
But that's a different demographic, right?
Yeah.
So we show up, and we're like, cool, man, we're excited. Sold out show in Vienna, our first time playing here with Max Cavalera. And we set up, and we start, and like 20 people come in the room. And we had been playing in front of 900 people the night before, so we're in 900 people mode. We're like, yeah, we're going to give you the fucking show of a lifetime. And it's like 20 people in like battle vests, just like
judging.
Yeah. And then as soon as
God.
like the heavy riffs would happen, you'd see them look at them and then go like, yeah, heavy riffs. And then back to me singing. So at the end of the set, I'm like, all right, guys, I can tell you're all metalheads at heart. That's what I started with. Are you guys ready to really get heavy? Like, really get heavy? And they're just like, finally, people are coming in. We got about 150 in the room, and they're finally like, yes. They're screaming. And I'm like, sweet. Well, let's get fucking heavy. And then we played What Is Love.
Oh, no. They probably loved that.
I saw some people smile. It's funny because we got a ton of people sending us photos and like asking for like merchandise via the mail, saying they're a huge fan now. but nobody came up and talked to us. It was like they were too cool for school. You know, it was all like metalheads, like fucking blah. But everywhere else in Europe was insane. I mean, it's so different than America. I apologize. I'm like talking your ear off. You've only said one thing, and I'm like, blah, 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 blah.
This is your interview. No.
So it's, you know, you go somewhere in America, and you're like, okay, what's the cap for the room tonight? 500. I really hope there's 50 people when we play, because if you're like one of three or you know, even direct support sometimes with Fozzy, you never knew. Like, sure, the show could sell out, but everybody's there to see Chris Jericho. Yeah. So it's like, unless they've seen you before, they're gonna be like, well, they're not Chris Jericho, and maybe you play in front of 10 people and everybody else is at the merch booth for Fozzy until Fozzy gets on. So in the UK and in Europe, it's different. If you're playing in a venue of 800 people and 750 people bought tickets, and the doors open at 6:30 and the show starts at 7 and you're one of three, at 6:45, there's going to be 730 people in that room with drinks in their hands. And by the time you play your first note, half of them are going to be drunk, and they're all going to just, it's everywhere, man. It's like people, you pay $30 for a ticket. You want the whole show. You don't just want to see the headliner. You want to discover new music.
You get the most out of it. They don't do that. You're right. They don't do that here in the States, or at least Vegas.
Yeah.
They also come in the last minute, at the very last.
They come in.
I mean, you just missed three other bands that were amazing.
Yep. They want to be seen. Like, oh, I'm at the venue. Let me go see my friends. I'm going to make my rounds, and then they go outside. Yeah. And then the main act comes on, and it's not like that. Even in Europe, you know, we opened up for Drowning Pool. It's also in Austria. And it was the place was packed right out the gate.
That's awesome.
Right out the gate.
Yeah.
I say, you know, it's definitely different with metalheads, like with Max Cavalera and stuff like that, because I don't blame them. They're into that genre of music. Our stuff was a little soft. We took the show because we're nerds. I love Soulfly. Mm-hmm. I love the Cavalera brothers. You know what I mean? I was like, just we'll play it. I don't care how many people actually like us. I want to share the stage with Max. Like, I want to do that. You know what I mean? So we did that.
I mean,
but
they're legends.
Yeah, it's like I get to say my first time I toured Europe, I played a show that was the same bill as Max Cavalera in like Vienna.
Yeah, that's
sweet.
Amazing.
Yeah. But everything else was crazy. It was insane.
Yeah, I think I have a idea why it is like that, because I think we in the US, I mean, since I'm European, I think we are a bit jaded here in the US, because we have especially here in Las Vegas, because we have so many opportunities to see bands, because they come more often here than they come to Europe.
Oh yeah.
Because in Europe, it's a big thing when a band like, let's say, Drowning Pool or Soulfly, or the only band that really comes often to Europe is not, I want to say only, but like Iron Maiden, they play Sweden every tour. They don't miss Sweden.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But otherwise, I mean, like Van Halen, I think they, as far as I remember, only one time they played in Sweden.
Really?
Yeah. 1984.
And that's, they never went back to Sweden?
I don't think they did. I may be wrong, but
that's crazy.
So that's why the band. I mean, the fans, they treasure every single time a band comes through town or through the country.
But then again, I do know that Europe has very specific, massive festivals, right? Like Wacken.
Yeah.
A lot
and,
of them.
you know, Download.
Yeah.
Rock am Ring, am I right? Is that one?
Yeah, that's right. Alcatraz. So
Sweden
it's like, Rock.
I feel like once a band gets big enough like Van Halen, maybe they did do that initial tour in Sweden, but then it was those big festivals after that. And they just figured, okay, people from wherever will come to see it, maybe?
Yeah, I don't think the festivals, I mean, back then, 1984, we had that Monsters of Rock.
Yeah.
Which was kind of traveling. I don't think we had festivals, well, at least not in that kind of size.
Not like it is now.
Not like it is now. But now, to your point, the European festivals are huge.
Oh my God. I want to go to Hellfest, Copenhagen.
Hellfest, yeah.
Yeah. Hellfest is in France,
amazing.
right?
Yeah. France,
yeah. They always have a great lineup.
Our sound guy got to go to Hellfest. Our sound guy in the UK, he's a very different. And he got to right there and see it. Like, he said it was the best festival he's ever been to. Yeah. It's like Disneyland for metalheads.
Yeah. Nova Rock is a good one too.
Yeah, I really like Alcatraz Festival. We went there the first time now.
Yeah,
and that's a 4-day festival
in Belgium.
Yeah, in Belgium. Yeah, and it was just absolutely amazing.
Oh man.
Great lineup.
Johnny Poole played. As a matter of fact, that's the first time he's ever seen them play. And I'm like, and I have.
I think this was we were there around the same time.
Yeah.
They had cut off to go do something, and then
After
we
that.
like met back with them or something.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
I actually
Exactly
asked
right.
because there was one band that dropped out from Alcatraz, and I knew you were. So I
Yes.
actually asked one of the guys who books bands if you guys could, since you were there. But he's like, no, we already have a replacement.
I actually think I heard about that.
Yeah.
But it would have been,
I think
a
I heard
chance.
somebody-
But yeah.
I don't know if you told me you asked, or I think I heard that somebody asked about us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I wonder if that's you.
Yeah.
Because our tour manager hit us up saying, like, I'm trying to get you guys
Yeah.
in, and somebody else brought you up.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah.
who?
Yeah.
Who brought us
Us.
up? Like,
Yeah.
Because
what?
we were there, and we had a little bit of pool.
Yeah, we did because we were invited.
Johnny
to
Pool. We had a little bit of Johnny Pool. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those
But
guys
yeah,
are amazing, man.
Yeah.
Oh, coming out.
They're so nice, dude. Yeah.
But I mean, how does it feel like growing up and listening to all these bands, and now you're friends with these guys? How does it feel?
So, oh man, it's before I was talking about this a lot before the Drowning Pool tour because, I was a kid when Bodies came out. I hadn't even started playing the guitar yet.
Yeah.
The idea of like being a rock star, being on stage, touring was like a dream, a child's dream. It was like something that I would get in front of my mirror and blast the music and sing, into a hairbrush or something when I had hair, right? And I've told everybody, like, when I went into high school, I met all my friends that are like, the moment you meet that crowd, right? That introduces you to the metal music and your core, like that's okay. This is why I am the way I am today. I met those people and we'd all hang out after school and we'd go into somebody's garage and someone would get Taco Bell and then the rest of us, someone would drink and someone would smoke weed, whatever. But we'd start blasting the music and it would always start with Bodies. Right out the gate.
Yeah.
Like that was like our pump up, like we're out of school. We should be doing homework, but we're fucking not. We told our parents we'd go home, but we're all here instead and we're going to play video games. And it would be fucking, fly. And that was like how our nights would start. And then obviously other stuff would come in, System of a Down, Slipknot, all that other stuff,
Yeah.
The Haunted. But Drowning Pool always started the party, no matter where we went. And then even into our like early 20s, when we'd all meet back up and it'd be somebody's birthday and be whatever. And like as soon as we got a hold of the jukebox or the speakers, put on Drowning Pool, and that song would hit. And everyone would be like, that's what, like, even if the party was dying, we'd go crazy and it would start again. So the fact that they started our like European tour,
Oh man,
was really cool.
I can imagine that. What a great feeling.
Yeah.
Feel like finally I made it.
There was a moment in Germany. We was actually, I think it was our first show with them, and it was in Germany. And I had a fluctuation of emotions where I felt, why am I here? Like major imposter syndrome. Should I be doing this right now? Because there were 900 people waiting to watch us that night. And I was like, so everybody showed up to the venue? What? Like right now? Yeah. And it was like 5 minutes until we were on. Kyle was like getting ready and, getting in his outfit and doing his thing and like about to go on the stage to start the drum solo. And I started like, should I be doing this? Are we ready for this? Am I ready for this? Am I going to do this? And then it was like no, like this is it. Like here it is. Like this is where the fun starts. Like, let's go. Like let's
paying off now.
Yeah. And Berlin was insane.
Oh, I'd love to. I've never been to Germany. I've been to Europe how many times? Like four times.
Yeah.
But not Germany yet. Or the UK.
Yeah.
I know that's not Europe, but still.
The UK is wonderful.
Yeah, that's definitely a bucket list.
Considering just how crazy things are, I don't care what side you're on in the US, it's a lot more chill in Germany. Or not Germany, I'm sorry. Well, in Germany right now,
Yeah.
Germany's actually a little wild politically right now too, but in the UK, it's really nice.
Yeah.
Except the toilets are a lot smaller. And they've got urinals, but it's like they don't have like privacy blocks in the urinals. So it's like you go in and you go into the bathroom and you feel the person stand next to you and I like look out and sometimes you just see them just like look at you.
Oh my
and I'm
God.
like, are you waiting for me to say hello? Is this where you socialize?
Yeah.
I'm getting like performance anxiety at the urinal.
All those soccer fans at the pub hanging out.
And they come in and people, and if they see, I've now No, like once I play at a big venue, like with Alien Ant Farm, do not use the public restrooms out front, because if they see you and they liked your band and you are actively going to the bathroom at the urinal, and sometimes it's like a horse trough, it looks like there's nothing. It's a metal thing that like a waterfall is pouring into.
Yeah.
And if you're going and just like someone walks in and goes, oh, you play Nocturnal. Hey. And they'll come up and you feel a hand on your shoulder while you're peeing. You're just like, oh my God. And I appreciate the compliments and everything. Like, I'm always like, yeah, sure, hand them away. But like, come on, man, we're peeing. Like,
Yeah.
Or they'll pee and they'll see me, they're like, dude. I'll be like, let's wash our hands together. Let's go do that.
That's so funny. Oh man, I'm so happy to hear that. Yeah, and speaking of, your success here now, you have one album out, Metamorphosis, since before, and you have, is it 3 videos that have been very successful on YouTube? And I don't know, I haven't checked how many views or how many plays you have on Spotify and stuff like that. But
I haven't looked at Spotify either. I try not to look at it because it fluctuates so heavily when we're touring and when we're not touring, and when we release something and when we don't release something. And so it's like I get in my head about everything. So I try not to look at the comments sometimes.
yeah,
But I also at the same time try to answer everybody that I can. So it's interesting.
it is, right?
It's an interesting
But I mean,
experience.
you had, what was it, like 5 million views on Cross Me Out?
Is that where we're at right now?
Oh, it was 3 million.
I know,
or
like
5, yeah.
I know collectively.
Well, it hit 1 million really quick.
Yeah, it was like
So it was crazy.
we've just got we have a great media team, and we've been getting exposure in front of just the right groups of people, the right time with touring, the right promotion, and I'm very grateful.
That's cool.
Very
And I
grateful.
mean, the songs are so good. We have done reactions to
I think 2 of them.
2 of them, yeah.
Yeah.
And the
We didn't do
the
what
videos
is
are
what
really
is love,
good
which I
too.
would have loved that, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway.
What is Love was very fun. That was a very fun one. It was a little goofy, but
But
yeah,
I had so much.
we should have did that. I don't
Yeah,
know.
when you played that at Vamped, the last time you
Yeah.
played at Vamped, I mean, you see the crowd go fucking crazy.
that was a sold out show too. That was when we
Oh,
opened for Fozzy, right? Was that our
Yeah,
direct support
I think
tour with
so.
Fozzy?
I think so.
Was it? Yeah.
It was. And it was our last show at Vamped.
We left before because like we do the opposite. We
Yeah.
see the opening act and then we leave. Then we leave before the no. But we left because we
Depending-
weren't there to see Fozzy, but we're there to see you guys.
Yeah. So, yeah. To that point, you mentioned like some places they don't show up for the opening bands. We always try to make an effort to be there for all bands.
Yeah.
Because we have found so many new bands, music we love, because we went to see the opening bands.
Hell yeah.
Even though we never heard the name, we don't know anything about them.
Yeah.
And they're like, wow, this is amazing. And then, became fans.
One was that I could think of. What was that? Ice Nine Kills. Never heard of them. And it was a Falling in Reverse show, and it was at the House of Blues, and it was like a bunch of us that went. But I don't know. I never heard of them. I might have seen their name, but I never listened to them. So when they blew us away, we are huge fans from there.
They've been around for a minute too.
Yeah.
Like everybody thinks that they just appeared in the last few years.
Right.
And I'm like, they've been well over a decade.
I would say.
Yeah.
I remember my buddy showing me them because he was like, dude, all of their songs are about horror movies. And I was like, what? And really, really cool shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're so good. And what was Spencer, his name, right? Yeah.
So talented.
What a talent. And also vocally. And that is something I want to ask you as well, because you also have those, the ability to sing clean and then just go growl.
Yeah, go.
And that's a technique. Have you trained that or just come naturally?
I did it wrong for a long time.
Oh, you did?
And then I didn't know I was doing it wrong. I was very stubborn. I thought I was doing it right. I was in choir for a long time as a kid, so I learned how to sing properly. But I never learned how to really scream for longevity. I would do it to where I scream in parts and I hope I don't lose my voice. And then whoops, I did. I was in a metal band before the Nocturnal Affair. And every show we played, I'd lose my voice.
Okay.
It was in every rehearsal, I'd lose my voice. And I was like, why is this happening? I was doing it wrong. And I had an audition over the pandemic. And I'd already started kind of incorporating some heavy music into Nocturnal by the time the pandemic hit. And so I was doing it wrong for a long time. And I had an audition during the pandemic for Bad Wolves. And I got in the studio with Logan. I did the whole thing. I tried to, they wanted me to sound like Tommy. And so, you know, Tommy has a great fucking voice. He's got a great voice, a great scream. And I sound like me. I don't sound like Tommy. I can imitate Tommy. And Tommy kind of sounds like Ivan Moody. So they were like, kind of sound like Ivan Moody, but like lean towards Tommy a little bit. And so I did. My buddy Meigs got me like an in-person audition through like Doc and everybody. And so I was like, okay, well now I have to sing these in person and I have to do it right. This isn't just like a get behind a microphone and take takes. You know, the best take will work. So I was having trouble. And Moyer hooked me up with Melissa Cross with Zenna Screaming.
Moyer from Disturbed?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
And she was in 15 minutes. Melissa Cross changed my life altogether. I showed her what I was doing and she's like, oh, you're losing your voice a lot, aren't you? And I was like, yep. And she was like, you're going to do this, this, and this. And she's like, I got to hurry up and go though. She's like on the other line with Eric Andre. Like Eric Andre was hitting her up for vocal lessons. And I was like, okay. And in 15 minutes, she taught me how to fry scream.
Oh, wow.
And she taught me how to guttural. Yeah. And we talked again since then. And she sent me some videos. And for anybody that's looking to learn how to properly sing and scream, because she can teach both. Melissa Cross is amazing, but also in Vegas, Mary is phenomenal. Yeah. I recently did a song that's vocally impossible. Naturally, right? So I was, and I didn't even think of it. It was just, I had ideas and I was in the studio and I said, here's the verses. Like, this is just an example. That's not how it actually sounds. And, but there's no breath. There's no breath.
Oh, wow.
And it keeps going, keep going. Verse, 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 up, verse, 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 something else. And then chorus. No time for me to go. And the chorus is just screaming. I'm like, duh, you know, and we tried to do it live and I fucking almost passed out. You know what I mean? We were thankfully just in the rehearsal studio and I was like, oh no, like I'm not going to be able to do this. Like, what do we do? Yeah. And so I allocated some vocal parts for the verses since it's absolutely impossible for one person to do it all the way through. Changed it up, you know, on the recording. And then, you know, Mary was like, here's what you should do for the chorus. Give that a try. And first try.
Okay.
It works perfectly. Yeah.
That's awesome. And that's Mary Zima.
Mary Zima.
The knowledge is crazy.
Voice hacks.
Yeah.
Voice hacks. Yeah, I was on her podcast recently too with Lisa Foyles, and that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah, we saw that. It was really cool. Yeah. It's a lot of fun, you know, the music community here in Las Vegas. There's so many incredibly talented people.
There really is.
And it seems like you all know each other and support each other.
I mean, it's small. It's a small community compared to other cities and other genres. But I mean, I think, but I don't know, it's cliquey a little bit.
Is it? Yeah.
I don't know. It just depends. We're in the right clique.
There is definitely some Mean Girls vibes.
It really is.
In the scene out here.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it seems like it increased when Vamped started kind of shutting down.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it seems like the older Vamped got, and then the closer it got to being closed, people kind of all grasped for their favorite people, and it was like,
okay.
That's my outside looking in, because I haven't really been in the local scene lately.
Yeah.
I've been touring. And when I get home, I don't really want to go to a bar. Like I'm at bars, I'm at venues, people are drinking, they're insanely drunk around me all the time. And I get home and I'm like, I want to go to the gym. I want to go out in nature. I want to like, you know, see my favorite person and then sleep.
Yeah. You're like, been there, done that.
Yeah. Like,
but there were certain places like Vamp because it felt like a home. So you felt like you didn't even need to drink there. You felt comfortable, like I'm just going to have a water or whatever. At a different bar, not that you would feel pressure, but you might, who knows? But I'm just saying Vamp would really, it just depends. It depends. But so many people felt so comfortable there for after years, like a family, that you could just, you know, drink, don't.
Yeah, if it was a Friday and I didn't have anything to do, I'd go and I'd get a cigar. And I'd go to Vamp and I'd sit in that corner outside.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I would like get a burger. I would even drink sometimes. You know what I mean? I would just hang. I would just want to see my people.
Yeah. And it's close enough to our area where we live. It wasn't really out of the way. Not really.
Right side of town. So
yeah.
And speaking of your not drinking, so you have been working out really hard the last few years.
Yeah.
And
Got really serious this year.
yeah, and living healthy. And I think that's
Trying.
well, that's part of touring because, yeah, like you mentioned previously, they taught you how to the etiquette and longevity, how to
Fozzy.
survive on tour. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's difficult, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's really funny. So I did learn the hard way. Well, the first tour I ever did was with the 69 Eyes. That was the first tour Nocturnal did. And we did it out of, when Andy was in the band, we did it out of Andy's van. Andy bought a van.
Okay.
And we toured we followed a bus in a van. Andy did most of the driving, God bless him. And and I think RJ was our drummer at the time. He did most of the driving as well. I did very little driving. Michael did even less driving. And then Drew kind of came in and saved us. So me and Michael were just shitbags and didn't drive. But also it's like, we were just like, we'd get behind the wheel and I'd feel a gust of air from a semi truck and it would push the van over. And I was like, I'm going to kill everybody. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't. And Andy would be like, I got it. Fucking move over. But, so I didn't drink a lot.
Sounds like me.
Yeah. There were a few shows that I drank a lot on that 69 Eyes tour, but the first Fozzy tour before Fozzy's manager was also our manager, we got a bandwagon. So it was like pretty much like a tour bus in a way. It's not exactly like a tour bus for those who enjoy tour buses. They'll get on a bandwagon and be like, this ain't a fucking bus. But dude, you've got bunks. You can sleep while the driver drives. It's fine. And I went crazy. I drank every night. I drank on the way to the tour, right? Like we stopped in the Midwest. I got a 40. I got another 40 at the next stop. I was like drunk before we got to the first city, and I actually fell and I like hurt myself in another city because I thought I could jump off of a ledge down to where the bus was from somewhere else, and I like scraped myself up, and I was a mess. And every night I would let fans buy me drinks, and halfway through the tour I got sick and I got fucking I've lost my voice multiple times. I spent all my money on fucking oysters and whiskey and red wine when we were in New Orleans.
That's a rock star life.
Yeah, but that was our first tour. And then by the end of the tour, I'd gained weight. I was fat. I was all swollen, and I was like making stupid decisions with my hair and my beard and what outfits I wore. I was wearing like hats on stage that looked stupid. And we finished up and my management team was like, what are you fucking doing? Stop. And towards the end of the tour, some of the guys in Fozzy kind of were put their arm around me and they're like, hey, maybe don't do that. Maybe don't do that if you get this opportunity again. And when they said that, that's when I was like, oh, yeah. If I get this, did I fuck up? I was like, maybe I wasn't the best. Yeah. And I look back at videos of us from that tour and I'm just like, oh God, it's so bad, dude. It's so bad. So I Fozzy's manager jumped on and he was like, dude, just do sober tours. Yeah. Don't be stupid. You're young and you have the ability to stop drinking on tour now and have longevity, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Don't lose your voice, get good sleep, fucking eat right. Don't be an idiot. Every time we go overseas, he goes, don't create a life and don't take a life. Be safe. You know what I mean? It's and I finally listened. And since then, it seems like not doing the drinking and stupid stuff and getting better tours and other opportunities kind of go hand in hand. I'm noticing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
no, it makes complete sense, and I've heard that, especially you as a singer. I heard it from other singers like Ripper Owens.
It's like tickling my bald ass head.
Yeah, he also told me it's like I barely drink anything anymore, and he's just done with it. And as a vocalist, it's your instrument, right? So
yeah, even with networking now, you know what I mean? It's like people think it's like you have to, you go to some event and you want to be cool. You might meet somebody might show up and you don't want to fucking act all nervous. I've noticed in the past when I go to those events now, and if I have a beer in my hand, I'll finish it before I realize it because I'm nervous. Mm-hmm. And then I'll have a second one. And then someone offers me a beer and I have the third. And so at that point, I'm 3 beers in and I'm like, dude, what do I say? I'm kind of drunk. I kind of feel stupid. I feel slower. People are talking at me and I have to be like, wait a minute. So it's like, it's not worth it.
No.
It's not worth it. I'd rather have a root beer and like a cigar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or like a Coke Zero or something like that. Sweet tea. I fucking love sweet tea.
Oh, yeah.
But alcohol just isn't fun anymore.
Yeah.
If you're fortunate that you don't have an addiction problem or anybody in general, then like if you have a couple extra days somewhere, then you can go out to have some have a cocktail during dinner, and you could be mature adult about it. But if you have an addiction problem, which you never stated that you did, but many other people do, they can't. They can't do nothing or all.
I'll tell you this: the last time I drank was Halloween this year, and I've kind of been laying off the drinking just in general because I want to get fit. And I notice I don't do well at the gym for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I eat bad shit. I get bloated again. I get all this weird mental shit too. Like I don't know if it's some people get it, other people don't. If I get wasted the next day, I'm just like so sad.
Yeah.
Next couple days.
It brings you down too.
Yeah. I get depressed and anxiety and,
Yeah, I get I'm not as confident as usual.
Yeah.
I question what I say to people. So I'm like, I don't know if I'll ever go back to drinking, but right now, me and alcohol aren't talking. So
No, I mean, we have been buying Liquid Death and stuff like that when we go out nowadays. And I mean, sometimes we have a cocktail, when we go out, but it's very seldom now. And for me, the way it has impacted my life is that at work, I do so much better at work. Mm-hmm. Because I have, customer meetings and stuff like that on a daily basis. And speaking of confidence, I feel so much more confident. I know what I'm talking about instead of feeling like self-doubt and self-conscious. So it really has changed my life not drinking. Even though I do it from time to time, but I never drunk like I used to be, before. So I think it's a good idea.
Hell yeah.
And you are so young still. So
we used to have, when we'd go out, it would be like, you would drive us to where we're going, and I was always a designated driver going home all the time.
Yeah.
Because he was always going to be too much.
That's
and
what
I always
that's what
cut
I told my
myself
band
off.
now. Like if they want to drink, I'll drive them. Like, it's any of my friends really. We go to a couple bars around here, and go have a drink. I don't need to. So
yeah. No, it's a good thing to do that. We did talk about what is love, but I'm curious.
What is love?
No. The Hathaway's famous song.
Yeah.
So how did that come about? Like, what inspired you to make a Nocturnal Affair version of that song?
I'm actually really excited to tell you the story because the person that did it. I'm going to tell you this. When it was first presented to this project, I hated the idea.
Yeah.
It was Andy.
Okay. Yeah.
Andy was like, I've got this version of the song. It's a party starter. People are going to love it. And he showed me, and I was like, no.
That's it.
I was like, I was like, dude, no. Michael had a meltdown. He was like, whoa, we should not be covering this. We should be covering like Tool or like, Manson or something more of our demographics, something, and Andy was like, just trust me. And we were about to play, I think it was our first Fozzy cruise, our first Jericho cruise. And he was like, this is drunk people music. Trust me.
And everyone knows it. Even if you don't want to know it, you know that song.
Yeah. And so we humored him for fun. And when we played it, people went crazy. And I was like, God damn it, Andy. Because let me tell you something. When that guy was in the band, most of the time, that motherfucker was always right about everything. He's one of the smartest people I've ever met in my life.
Yeah.
He's 18 steps ahead of everybody. Yeah. And he really is. So it was his fault. And the version he showed us is it's different than the version that we have now. The team got together with our producer and our engineer, and we recorded it, and then they fucking chopped it up, Frankenstein's monstered that. My fucking management came in and we're like, we're gonna put this here instead, and then the guitar solo, and then it's gonna have like a double, triple outro, and da 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 da. And the first time Andy heard it, he was just like, it was like that scene in fucking Godfather where he's like, look how they massacred my boy. I was like, he's gonna quit. Like I was certain. He was so upset. And then eventually he warmed up to it, and we played that first UK tour with it, and people fucking lost it. And we owe it to him, man. It was his idea.
That's so awesome to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was obviously, to your point, I knew the song. I was never a fan of the song, but when you played it, and I was looking out through the crowd, I'm like, oh my God, this is fucking brilliant.
It's so funny that everybody saw that except me and Michael. Like, we were so not down for What Is Love. And I think my manager at the time was like, humor him. That sounds like it could be fun. You know, just you need this. And so we had a lot of covers come out of that one. So we did that. We have a cover of Hash Pipe by Weezer that we do. That we played for that, and that we'll bring it out if we've got like a long set, because we've got our own version of that, and there's some other stuff. So we had like our own set, and we had a bit of a cover set, and What Is Love just kind of stuck because people go fucking nuts. Another one that I didn't know was going to stick was we recently played an acoustic set with 107.5 at the Composer Showroom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and in the middle of our set, normally we play this piano interlude, and I let my lead guitar player kind of really show off what he's got. And we decided instead, because that's actually based off of a song that's coming out this January. It's a ballad of ours called Deep.
Okay.
And there's a whole video with it, same production you've seen for Cross Me Out and Benefited Down.
Yeah.
It's got Lisa in it. It's got it's gonna be fucking wild. I saw some footage of it recently, and it was like, it gave me chills. I was like, oh shit. So I ended up playing that instead of that interlude with the solo, but we still wanted like a fun little interlude thing going. So I combined Hello by Lionel Richie with Love Song by The Cure.
Okay.
And I sent it to management team, and they went, yep, that's great. That'll be on the show. I don't know if you've had this kind of discussion with musicians before, but sometimes the song that you record as a demo or in the studio sounds good in the recording and it's great at that time, but then you get in the room with the rest of the band and then you're kind of like, this sucks.
Yeah.
So we had that experience collectively as a band. We sat down and we did, I play the Lionel Richie piano part, I sing that part, and before you go in the chorus, Love Song by The Cure starts, and then the band starts jamming. Mm-hmm. Sounds good on electric instruments. On acoustic instruments, it was a little rough.
Okay. Yeah.
So we all panicked, and I called the team, and I was like, we can't do this. This is really bad. And my management was like, stop crying. You're going to do it. It's a great song. You're overthinking it. Y'all need to just relax. Because I will say this, we have such a great management team and such a great production team that they've put even our expectations of ourselves so high that when anything is less than that, for me, it feels like the end of the world.
Oh, okay.
They have spoiled us with quality and with how we should hold ourselves and how we should perform. So it wasn't quite there yet. So we panicked, and they were like, stick through. Mark was like, stick through it. Fucking do it. Quit crying. And we did it. We actually got it together. And when we played it, I played 3 notes and I started going, I've been alone. And people just screamed for like the first half of the song. Like, they're like, ah! And I was like, what the fuck? Like, so it went over well. So it was, we didn't overthink it. So it's like, I don't know, man, something about those old school covers.
Yeah.
Drunk people love that shit.
They do. So, yeah, I have, it's not about me, but let's talk about me. I had in my band in the 80s in Sweden, I had this idea of a cover because we were a metal band.
Yeah.
And I'm like, let's do I'm So Excited in a metal.
So excited. Oh, shit.
It's also a party song.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a party.
There's a few out there.
And everybody knows it.
Yeah, everybody knows it. And it's a, high energy song. I'm like, let's do that with fucking metal. And I never played it because I never succeeded like Andy did with What Is Love.
Like the rest of the band was like, hell no.
Yeah, I think I almost was kicked out. But
it's that's kind of just the one thing that breaks my heart about that is because Andy's, obviously he's moved on. He's with another band. But we still play that song. And every time we play that song, I think about Andy.
Yeah.
Every time. In the best way, in like the best like bromance kind of way. We had really good times with Andy in the band.
Yeah.
And
we really love Andy as well.
Yeah.
I mean, to your point, he's
one of the best guitar players I've ever met.
Yeah.
Yeah.
truly a super talent. Also, incredibly nice, humble guy.
Yes.
And professional.
Yeah.
People like to work with professional people, like not,
Yeah.
you know, people that are drunk all the time. No.
Exactly. That poor
know?
motherfucker had to deal with me for so long. He's probably so happy right now.
Yeah, he has a new, really good band as well. Another Las Vegas band called The Far Worst. So
Great.
Yeah. So, yeah. I was thinking about the videos again now. So, you mentioned you have a crew or a team of people who work with you. The quality of those videos were just top notch, if I may use that word. We were really impressed by those videos. It was like back in the 85, like $1 million video. Now, obviously,
They were not cheap. These videos were not cheap.
Yeah. So, was it? Do you have a label, or is it independent? Or
Everything we do goes through a label out of Atlanta called Madison Records.
okay,
And that's all quarterbacked by our manager Mark Willis and his radio team and Randy and hi Randy, miss you. All of the Atlanta folk. And then the video itself was actually like done by Larry Hinson Media and Kill Pop, you know.
okay.
So Larry is a Dr. Frankenstein madman when it comes to anything media. And the system that he has and the team that he has behind them to shoot these videos, to do what he did for us. And they also just recently did one for Fozzy. I don't know if you saw.
No, I don't think we have. Oh, have you seen it?
No.
You need to check out one of Fozzy's. I'll send you a link. I kind of got jealous.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh my God, it's so cool. They're on like fucking floating platforms and doing all this crazy shit. I was like, I don't get a floating platform. What the fuck is this, Larry? So it's like, and what's wild is with these videos, it's green screen.
Yeah.
So I had no idea what it was going to be. And Mark is so tight-lipped with how, like I said, we filmed the video for Deep in February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. 9 months later, I saw 5 seconds of that video.
Okay.
And nothing else. And he goes,
Oh my God.
you don't get to see anything else. And they're so it's his brainchild. So he heard the songs and he goes, I've made a trilogy of a story and it's going to be a 3-part music video thing.
Oh.
And you'll know about it when the video is released. And I was like, what? And he's like, I need you to trust me. I was like, okay, let's have fun.
So you have no say in the creative process there.
Of the music video, I don't.
Okay.
They go, do this, look like you're looking at this, fall here, do this, jump into this. And I do it and I trust him.
Yeah.
And then I see the result and I'm like,
Yeah, I was like, yep, I don't
the
need
fuck?
to. I need to.
yeah, I was like,
interfere.
yeah, just fucking let me know.
But I guess the release of it wasn't really time sensitive when it wasn't. I mean, you know, you're gonna need. I mean, sometimes you want to coincide a release like that, could a new album or a tour or something. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've kind of just been, I don't know, we kind of just been going to the beat of our own drum because it's been working. And I mean, you know, we got these tours through Europe and I think that's what, in the UK. And so I think that kind of put it slowed us down from releasing like Deep and various other things like that. Because they were like, okay, we're going to focus on this instead. And we're going to focus. It kind of kept getting pushed back. We had even an EP ready to go. And then we got busy with something else. We're like, oh, wait, no, we want to go do this UK tour. We want to go do this. We want to do that. So kind of kept getting inched back. And then, you know, I'm introducing new music to them. Mm-hmm. We're working with another guy right now, too, that I really love. His name's Tony Carbone. And he's like kind of songwriting with me right now. And he's absolutely fucking awesome.
Oh, nice.
One of my favorite people I've ever written with. And so now new songs that I showed them 6 months ago are also being morphed by this guy who I'm working with in the studio. And it's just this like, it's exciting.
Yeah.
But then, you know, he's like, well, I guess we'll release it next year instead. It's, you know, it's about to be Christmas. Everybody wants to hear Christmas music. So it's a ballad. We'll wait.
Yeah.
You know, wait till the right time.
would you ever do a Christmas album?
Yeah, I would.
Silent. No.
I've done a Christmas song.
Yeah.
Actually, with the Did you guys know Ryan White Maloney?
I don't
I don't.
think so. No.
He was a contestant on The Voice, and he passed earlier this year. But he was actually responsible for some of Nocturnal's early recordings. I have a song Quiver that I released
I know that one.
years ago. That was done with Ryan White Maloney. He recorded that in his studio. He was the one that got me off my ass when I was going through divorce and was like, get out of bed, get the fuck on your feet. You know, you've got a band to make. Because at the time it was like me and not really a backing band. He's like, get in my fucking studio. Let's write about how you feel. Let's do it. And so the starting of the Nocturnal Affair was really, he really helped me, you know, find the sound I was looking for.
Okay.
He passed away earlier this year. He was one of my favorite people in the world. And yeah, we shared a love for, because you know, early Nocturnal was very influenced by Typo Negative.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed that yes.
And so we covered Red Water by Typo Negative together, me and Ryan. Actually, I did the Typo Negative tribute band for a while out here.
October Rust?
Yeah.
So Ryan was the first guitar player for that
Okay.
before Eden played with us.
Yeah, maybe.
So you saw him. Yeah. He
probably,
was, yeah. So great guy. But yeah, I would love to do a holiday record, but not just by myself. Like I would want like other people I love to be on that too, right? It's got to be like a compilation. You can't just do like, here's 8 songs about Christmas by Brendan Shane, the Jewish guy. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, a lot of people now are just doing instead of a full album, they'll just do one song. You know, even big artists.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they all want that Mariah Carey success for the one
yeah,
song.
maybe I'll try some whistle tones. That'll be. You think Mary can teach me that?
Yeah.
I'm sure she can. Yeah, maybe have like a live aid or that type of scenario with Las Vegas musicians.
Well, they did that
for charity.
It's Christmas time.
Oh yeah,
I'd probably do it like in the style of like Sinatra or Dean Martin. I probably wouldn't even do it like Nocturnal. I'd probably do some like big band, you know, crooner style stuff.
Oh, that
But
would
you
cool.
have a voice that can achieve that. I mean, that can do that. A lot of people can't.
I actually have a cover from that era. I can't talk about it much because I'm trying to get my team to release it. I want them to release it next year. I have so many covers that I want to drop, and I want to do like a little cover EP and just have that just for funsies, man. Everybody else has one. I
Yeah,
just want to be like,
I think you should.
hey, these songs make me smile. Hopefully they make you smile too.
I think you would look very good in a tuxedo as well
thank you.
on the album cover. So.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
That would be really awesome.
Oh man, that's so funny. Yeah, Sinatra style. Yeah.
Sinatra, Dean Martin. I mean, I think, you know, everybody loves Sinatra. And I love Sinatra. I think he's one of the GOATs. But a lot of people overlook Dean Martin.
Yeah.
My father liked him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He actually, so he had like a talk show back in the day. And my father, even in Sweden, they showed him on this show. Well, maybe I mix up with someone else. But anyway, I think it was him.
I think
and he was sitting and drinking whiskey and
Sounds like him.
talking. Yeah.
My favorite is when they were on Johnny Carson, but Johnny Carson couldn't make it. So I think it was like somebody else was hosting. I want to say maybe it was like the 4th member of the Rat Pack. I forget who was hosting, or maybe another comedian. But it was Sinatra and Dean Martin. And they were just like ruling the show. Like they were just destroying the host. Unhinged, hilarious, wasted. But I think it was mostly an act. Like Dean never really drank. Like, that was apple juice for a while. Towards later on, it was. He was never. He would just kind of talk like this, and then he could say whatever he wanted. It'd be okay. So yeah.
Oh, that's cool though.
He's a good actor as well.
Yeah,
but it's part of his thing.
So when it comes to your songwriting, you mentioned you work with some people from time to time. But, so how when you come up with a new song and you know a new idea, so do you play piano, play guitar? I mean, I know you play everything. So
It just depends. Everything's been different. When I came up with like Down, it was guitar mostly. It was that riff, and I set up like kind of a skeleton of a song of that, and then I wanted it to be so different into the bridge, so I made that like breakdown piano part. But I mean, for Cross Me Out, that was me and a gentleman named Johnny Andrews, very, very well-known producer. And he played on the piano, and I had a guitar, and I was riffing, and I was like doing some like the Haunted shit.
yeah,
I was like, and he was like, slow down. Don't do that. do the root notes. And I was like, that's so slow. Like, is that going to work? And then it ended up on the fucking Billboard charts. So
Yeah.
it really just depends, man. Sometimes I have like a vocal idea and then I sing it into my voice memos on my phone and I get home later. And if it makes it through the day without me going, that was dumb, I'll try it again. I'll see, what chord works best for it, what key it's in, and I'll build a song around that. But it's like, I really try to work with as many people as I can as far as producers go, because to me, songwriting is like, it's like learning martial arts. Do you have history in martial arts at all? Or?
Very, very limited.
So
I did back in the day in Oregon.
really?
But yeah,
What did you do?
like shoe fighting and all that, with stick fighting and all
Really?
that stuff. Yeah.
So the best way to get better is to work with other people, right? Learn how other people do
yeah,
it, work
yeah.
around them, stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Songwriting is the same way. If you just stay in your cave and you only do what you want to do and you only write what you want to write, you're not going to grow, but you're going to date yourself really quick. Like 3 years are going to go by and people are going to go, nobody's writing that anymore. So, and I think it's important to stay true to artistic integrity, but I think it's also important to evolve with the times if you want to be relevant in a career path where you have to be relevant to survive.
I mean, just like there's certain artists that only have the same writing partner like for decades, and their stuff never gets any better or evolves.
Well, that's also
and it's
where
good
new
to go a little
producers
bit
come in.
outside. Yeah.
So, because you see, Elton John had the guy that wrote, the music, right? How did it work with Elton John? It was the guy that wrote the lyrics and melody. He wrote the lyrics and melody. Somebody else wrote the piano, or vice versa. Sure. I forget how it worked, but he had a guy.
Yeah.
But as time went on, I'm sure they worked with different producers. Like same thing with David Bowie, right? Worked with different producers. Eventually, working with Trent Reznor. You know what I mean? To stay relevant during that time, but.
True. So, and I think that's me. I did not understand how important the producer was in the songwriting. I thought he was more of an engineer, just recording and then doing that work. But he or she as a producer has so much
multiple jobs. I think. Multiple things.
It's like because Ira talked about that, and he's like, they do so much. Ira Black.
Really?
Yeah.
You guys talked to Ira Black?
Yeah, he's a good friend of ours.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Huh.
What a small world.
Those Marshalls downstairs, those are Ira's.
That's funny. I always seem to run into him in the weirdest places, like Jericho Cruise, or I'll be in like another city with another band, and he's just there, and I'm like, Ira? He's like, what are you doing here? I'm like, what are you doing here?
Yeah, they live there now.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
About a year now. It's been a year.
Yeah, they live, close to here.
That's cool.
Yeah. So, but he told me like, the producers, they just can change up the whole song, move things around, and
And the way I work too is I found if I work with a producer like that, I then learn those patterns and that kind of way of thinking, so I can apply it to my next song.
Yeah.
And that's just, I'm like, what would they do? Oh, they would do something here and they would do something here.
Yeah.
And so my songwriting has changed dramatically over time, in a short period of time, because of who I'm working with, and I'm growing. I can feel myself changing as a songwriter. And I look at things that I compose now compared to when the band started, and it's like, it's apples and oranges at this point.
Yeah.
So producers are very important.
They are.
Yeah.
Do you think lyrics come first for you, or a melody in your head? Like, what do you think?
It depends.
Okay.
It depends. I've had things that I've come up with, like sayings, like based on situations. If I know what I'm writing the song about, I'll have like various words, like patterns, and then I can write around it, and it'll change eventually. Or I have an emotion that I feel when I'm writing the music, and as I write the music more, I'm like, what am I thinking of? It makes me think of a moment, or maybe it's happened in my life, or maybe it's a story I create. And I'm like, oh, this is like if somebody was running through a forest and they think everything's okay, and somebody's stalking them, and it's a creature, and it's actually inside of them, and now it's coming out of them like a symbiote from fucking Venom, and it's eating them alive. And that's kind of like where like Exoskeletal came from. It was like a little horror movie kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
Alien.
Yeah, exactly.
So for example, Cross Me Out and Benefit of Doubt, it seems like they could be deeply personal, or
Oh yeah.
they are?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Extremely. Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, Cross Me Out is about one thing, and the lyrics and Benefit of Doubt are like this situation that Cross Me Out was inspired by, just happening about a year later. Like more things that transpired with certain people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I was for the best songs are written when somebody's in anguish, like heartbroken or pissed off or something, like just
Because the filter disappears.
Yeah.
You don't care as much about what someone else would think, You just feel, right?
yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting. And I mean, lyrics for me, when I was a kid, I was just listening to music and listen to guitar solos. That was my thing.
Yeah.
But the older I got, I listened more and more to the lyrics. And one song that stands out for me is Wasted Time by Skid Row, which is about Sebastian Bach singing about Stephen Adler's problem with addiction back in the day when he was with Guns N' Roses.
Sebastian Bach, that's that guy from Gilmore Girls, right?
Oh yeah, that
Okay,
guy.
cool.
Apparently he sings as well.
Does he?
Yeah.
So I'm doing this on purpose. I want you to know. I hope he hears this. This is for you, Bazzy. Because there's one time, I don't mean to derail your conversation. I got to tell you about this. I think Y&Z was playing at Vamped. I forget. It was some big band, some fucking band. When they would take the bar out and put it by the stairs. There was like the second bar. They take all the tables and chairs out. One of those big ones.
Yeah.
So Bazzy was there. And we have already hung out in the past with DJ Ashbud during his birthday parties, various things. We've shared glasses of wine many times together. And I walk into this show and I've got a hat on and I've got a beard going. This is like a couple years ago now. And I walk in and I go, oh, Bach is here. And I immediately go to the bar and I'm like, 2 glasses of red wine. Because I'm going to go bring him. Hey, buddy, good to see you, man. How you been? I go in the fucking VIP area. I walk in. He's sitting there fucking drunk with Corey. He goes, Ben. And I go, what? And he goes, Ben. And even like his wife was like, that's not. And he's like, shh, Ben, you're Ben Carey. Come here. And I was like, I'm Brendan. He's like, you're Ben Carey from Savage Garden.
Okay. No.
I'm like, fucking Savage Garden? You think? Now, I will say this. Since then, I have been to the barbershop where Ben Carey plays.
Oh, yeah.
That man is a fucking beast. So I'm honored that he thought I was him, but I look nothing like Ben Carey. And I was like, it's Brendan Shane. And he goes, don't fuck with me, Ben. And at this point, Corey is like, that's fucking Brendan, dude. And he's like, whatever, thanks for the wine, Ben. I was like, you motherfucker.
And he has a sense. Maybe he
was fucking with me. Yeah. That's why I'm like, oh, Sebastian Bach, the guy from the Gilmore Girls. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, we met him a few times, and I don't know him as well as you do, but he's always been really nice to us. Always super
man.
Cool. Yeah.
He's always been really nice to me too. I'm only joking.
Yeah.
It is a little funny because he has that little tiff with Jericho.
Oh,
so it's a little close to home.
I heard about that. Yeah.
It happened while we were on like one of our first tours with him. And I was like,
was it like a Twitter war or something?
I don't even know, man. I don't even know. You know what?
Yeah.
It's not my business. It's not my problem.
No, I get it. But, it's maybe it's about competition and things like that, right? So,
I mean, it definitely, not to bash either of them, but it does put eyes on you. It definitely makes people look at you and then they go, who's fighting Sebastian Bach or who's Sebastian Bach? Who's fighting Jericho? What does he do? Let me look at their stuff. And then you get more views, you get more listens.
Exactly.
They're not doing it for that, but you benefit from it. So good for them.
Ends up on Metal Sludge and Blabbermouth.
And you got to say, like, how cool is it to be successful enough that if you have a little disagreement on a different platform with somebody, you are so successful that companies that haven't even talked to you go, hey, did you hear about Jericho and Sebastian Bach? They're fighting. And like, people are talking about you and you just existed. You just did your thing. So, they got to feel grateful for that. That's some cool success.
Yeah, I mean, I guess all PR in some way or form is good PR at the end of the day.
It fucking is.
We were at the last event when he went off on somebody.
Oh,
some woman in the audience. Was it Copa Room?
Yeah, Copa room.
Which Copa room, by the way? Because
One a bootlegger, that one.
why are there two Copa rooms?
I
Why
know.
did they do that?
Yeah, I agree. It's so confusing.
I love Ronnie, by the way. Ronnie's great.
Yeah.
I hope we get to play at that Copa room soon. That would be a fun show to do.
Yeah, I mean, it's a nice room. And to your point, Ron Mancuso, what a great guy he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very talented.
Yeah.
Very fucking talented.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, we went to that show.
We found it, yeah.
Because it was Chevy
I'm like,
Metal
oh my God.
playing.
Chevy Metal?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And he, sang on a couple of songs. And apparently before that, because we sat close to him, he was drinking water. He was completely sober. And was this lady came up and asked Suzanne, his wife, like, do you mind if I give Sebastian a hug? And he's like, why are you
That's
not
a
asking
weird
me?
question. I heard the lady was actually being really weird. Like I heard he just had enough of it. And sometimes we do just have days where we're like, can you not just be a weirdo? Like, can you
I think she was asking her because maybe jealousy. She was just trying to
She wanted to be respectful.
But then he got insulted because he felt like he was a baby, like he couldn't
monkey,
answer for himself.
Yeah.
I don't think that she thought that he couldn't answer for himself.
But then she followed up by giving him the finger when he was on stage.
Yeah, she was up front.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
You want to hug him, but now you're flipping him off?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Of course, dude, if I was on stage, I would have fucking poured my drink on her. Like, fuck you. Like, what are you doing? Flipping me off?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't blame him. I mean, yeah, but that was
But then again, we do have a moment in our fucking set where we ask people to flip us off. But
That's a different.
I derailed the conversation. You were telling me there's a song that you like.
Back
I
around.
want to hear about it. I want to
Wasted
hear about
years.
it. Yeah.
No, Wasted Time.
A waste of time.
Yeah, Skid Row from the Slave to the Grind album, 1991. I remember I had just turned 41 when I bought that.
So that was yesterday. It was yesterday, 41 yesterday.
Yeah, no, but that song, it always gets me because we did a reaction for that song as well, and I couldn't hold back. It was just hard to not
Really?
get emotional, because when you really listen to the lyrics and really watching the video as well, it's about addiction, and it's just so, and the way he sings with so much emotions, he's just screaming.
Wow.
It's one of my all-time favorite songs, and Sebastian, he does such a fabulous job on that song. So I do recommend that to anyone.
He still has a killer voice to this day.
He does.
I don't even know how old is that guy?
I think he is born. What is it? See, he may be 60.
His voice is insane.
61,
Still,
62,
still
yeah.
killer voice.
Oh yeah, he has. I mean, he was blessed with. With a very unique voice, and he is really good. I mean, and there are some people like that. They still have that voice even to older age. Another guy is Milijenko from Feel Hard.
I thought you were about to say Milli Vanilli. And I was
They have a voice.
They're good at playback. Yeah, but anyway. But what I would like to do now, so I have a list here, which is I find really funny, like a rapid fire.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So, first album you ever bought?
Ooh. I purchased Ride the Lightning when I say this. I'm not a religious person. I was born Jewish, but I have tattoos. I lean more towards agnostic. But when I was a kid, my parents sent me over to Israel after my senior year of high school. And I wanted to get some type of, something to remember the country by. Usually people get a fucking bookmark or a magnet or something or whatever. I was in a store and looking right at me was Ride the Lightning by Metallica.
Oh, wow.
And I had my Walkman and I went, all right. And I grabbed that and I walked out, and we were walking through a flea market that day. And as I had my Ride the Lightning record, I look and there's t-shirts, and it's like everything else was like more Middle Eastern themed everywhere, obviously, because you're in the Middle East.
Yeah.
But there is a little tent that had black t-shirts, and I was like, I'm going to check that out. And I walked in, and right in front of me was Injustice for All t-shirt.
Oh, God.
Like looked fresh off the print, but it was from that era.
Oh, yeah.
Put it on, fit me, Bought it that day. So I was just I was like, all right, Metallica, let's go. So my first record I bought with my own money was Ride the Lightning by Metallica.
That's not a good choice.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not a bad choice.
That's not a bad choice.
It is a good choice.
Actually,
Yeah.
when I was there, first record in America I bought was actually Wave the Fist by Five Finger Death Punch.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes. I bought that with my own money. That too. That's another one I remember saving up for.
Man,
Yeah.
that's so cool. Yeah, we love Five Finger.
A lot of people love to hate them. I love them.
Yeah.
I've always loved them. I've been following Ivan's music since fucking Motograder.
Oh,
and
I
then
didn't-
into Ghost Machine. And then into Five Finger. And I've actually gotten to know the guys from Ghost Machine and some of the dudes from Motograder. And they're the coolest fucking dudes ever. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? John Stevens is a fucking madman on guitar. He's fantastic.
That's cool. I think it's a thing. It's a trend to dislike or to bash on some bands like Five Finger and what's the other band everybody talking about?
Nickelback.
Nickelback.
I was gonna say Nickelback or Creed. It's easy to hate on success because it's you know, it falls in that same attitude of, oh, must be nice, which I
Right.
fucking hate. If I know, and if there's anybody I meet and they have that, oh, you're doing this or you're doing this, must be nice attitude, I don't talk to them. That is
Yeah.
very toxic and dangerous, and it will drag you
Right.
down.
Yeah.
Right.
It will drag you down.
Yeah. Yeah, and there are so many bands. Well, in Sweden, there's a band called Sabaton.
I fucking love Sabaton.
Me too. Me
Oh my
too.
God.
Yeah.
So
But
they get hated on in Sweden.
yeah, it's kind of like the Five Finger Nickelback type of.
Let me ask
Yeah.
you though, how many other fucking bands from Sweden can hire a full army of a choir with a tank in matching costumes, and how many people could afford that? Like,
Yeah.
fuck, they're so cool.
And how much merch do we found out that they sell per show?
Was it 1 million? Well, $100,000 every single show.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Of course they do.
Yeah.
Because they're so good.
Yeah.
Same thing with all these people hating Ghost.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
that's another
Same
one.
thing. Yeah. Yeah.
It's easy to hate people that are successful.
Yeah. No, it's crazy. And speaking of a band another band we like, and with merch, so we saw Avatar at Brooklyn Bowl here a couple of weeks ago.
They're so cool.
And I mean, the line to merch was like an hour. Like people standing in line.
Damn.
Yeah. And I mean, I love that. And I think bands like Sabaton and Avatar, they have been fighting so hard for so many years. They have invested so much time and so much money touring continuously.
Yep.
And eventually they get success. And I love to tell a story about Rammstein as well, because they started
I
coming.
literally was just thinking of Rammstein. When
Yeah.
you brought up the numbers for merch sales, I was thinking like,
Oh, can you
I
imagine?
wonder how much they sell.
Oh, yeah,
'Cause they're insane.
They are insane. But when they started coming to the US in 1995, I saw this on a documentary. They had like 50 people on the show.
Yep.
And they lost money every single tour. But they kept going, you know, every year or every tour, they kept coming back to the US. And now they are, you know,
They're the biggest rock band in the world.
yeah.
They're fucking amazing.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you don't have backing, if you don't have the finances to support that, you can't keep investing forever.
Do you know it's been the same lineup the whole time too?
Oh yeah, exactly.
I've been through like 11 drummers. I
Yeah.
don't know how they
So
do
what's
it.
their secret?
I heard that they go to a therapist. I heard they go to a group
okay.
therapist, which I think is brilliant. Because
That's
after
smart,
some
yeah.
tours, we need that shit. Like, you just tour.
Bring one on tour with you is what you need. Yeah.
Fuck.
Especially in a van, right?
Oh man. Yeah, that was, dude.
Goodness.
When we did that van tour, Andy was the only band member that had ever toured before. We were all new to it, and he had to wrangle us, man. All the power to him.
He
dude.
was the
He's-
father.
He was the band daddy for a
yeah.
long time until I fucking pulled my head on my ass. But
Well, speaking of drummers, I saw Kyle has taken another gig, right?
Charlie Reese.
Yeah.
Really awesome country guy. Poached him, took him right out of my hands. No, he's another really close friend of Kyle's is, I believe, the bass player or guitar player for that band. And he follows that guy everywhere. And they're in a band together called the Neon Coven, which is a great band if you haven't heard them or seen them. They're
No, we have not.
so awesome.
Yeah.
So it was just supposed to be like a one-off gig. And of course, they fell in love with Kyle.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I had canes before I came here. It's not and it's like it's coming back. That's my vice now is Raising Cane's, not alcohol, but sweet tea and Raising Cane's. He did a one-off with them, and they did fucking fantastic and played in front of like 30,000 people. And
wow,
they like wined him, dined him, and practically 69'd him. And he came back and he was like,
goodbye.
he's like, I'm gonna find you somebody that's a little bit younger and ready to, roll through the mud with you. And I was like, did you just quit the band, Kyle? But he's been through the whole process of finding a new drummer with me. In fact, we had auditions today.
Oh, we did, yeah.
For our new drummer, and Kyle was there.
Okay.
Watching the guy like a hawk, because he's like, I want the best for you guys. Like Kyle is the most professional person I've ever worked with. When Kyle joined the band, we all leveled up because this motherfucker has done everything. He's been everywhere. He's been with everyone. And it was a master class in professionalism and like how you really should act as a band. Mm-hmm. Get out of the local mindset, get into the global mindset. Don't deal with the dumb shit. Don't be a fucking diva. Show up, work, have a good time.
Yeah.
And he's a pro. We're gonna miss him. But he deserves this, man. I mean, it's like they're gonna be fucking touring arenas next year, bro.
Yeah.
Like this dude's gonna be fucking I'm so proud of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking miss him. I'm going to his Thanksgiving, and I'm just gonna sit there and guilt him the whole time. Yeah.
Oh man, that's so funny. Yeah, it's like, oh well.
Yeah, what are we all thankful for? I guess not Kyle leaving, but that's cool.
Yeah, that was cool. So, dream venue to play, except Vamped. But if you had a chance to play
Rockin Festival is my dream venue.
Yeah.
And Download Festival.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my dream venue. We've played some really cool venues in America. Anywhere you play Temple live, it's like a big Masonic temple with a beautiful concert hall. But yeah, I would also love to play in a big Gothic church somewhere in Sweden.
Yeah. Or Berlin.
Berlin too, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would love to play in Italy as well. I would love to play with Lacuna Coil in Milan.
Yeah. That's a good one. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Tell Cree I said that. Make sure you let her know.
But that's really, because speaking of churches, when we were in Belgium, Alcatraz, they had these humongous churches, or do you call them?
Well, yeah, I guess they were cathedrals.
Cathedrals,
yeah, that's what you would think of. And
we
there
walked
was one across the street from the other one. This one, there was so many.
Yeah, and
I wonder if they were different like variations of Christianity and Catholicism. Like one's Episcopalian, one's something else, one's.
I didn't think about that, but that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, and they were so incredibly beautiful. And I mean, I'm not a fan of going to church, but I'm like, this is pretty.
I like the one that looked like a wedding cake. Even at night, it was like white, and the way it glowed, it looked like.
All the art on it.
Oh, I do also want to play Red Rocks. Yep.
That would be.
I heard it's amazing.
Yeah, we've never been.
That is a bucket list for me to attend.
Mm-hmm. For Vegas, I would love to play at Legion or T-Mobile. That'd be fun.
Yeah, it's going to happen. We manifest that right now. So
let's do it.
Yeah. And speaking of Red Rocks, there is a place called Dalhalla, like Valhalla, but but Dalhalla in Sweden. It's like an old mine,
and it looks like Red Rocks, kind of.
Yeah, and you have had bands like, I think even Kiss play there, and it's amazing.
I'm so sad I missed them last week.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So funny, we were talking about Jericho and Sebastian Bach.
Yeah,
they both opened for Kiss together last week.
Oh, they did.
Sebastian Bach played.
Oh,
Jericho's Kiss cover band Quarantine also played. Same stage, same bill. Went off without a hitch.
Okay,
it's fine. Yeah.
So they're cool now, I guess. Yeah.
I don't know. Hopefully.
Maybe they just ignored each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. You never know. Yeah. So of your songs, what's your favorite song to perform live? And you can include covers as well.
Unwound.
Yeah?
Yeah.
For what reason?
I don't know. I feel like, each band member kind of has a moment with me in that. It's a song where I get to really connect with the boys on stage.
Yeah.
Backing vocals are always great. I mean, Kellen and Drew have really, really leveled up the backing vocals for us and carried us. And it's just, I don't know. It's something about that song. Just over time, I've fallen in love with it more. I sing it way differently live than how I recorded it. And it's kind of what's happened with all of my older music. As we move forward, I find myself singing the melodies slightly different than how it was created. And I just always look forward to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I look forward to Unwound. I look forward to that one a lot. Benefit of Doubt is really fun. It's a really fun one. But Backbiters, you guys haven't even heard Backbiter yet. I mean, if you've seen us live, you've seen us play. It's the one where we make everybody, flip off the camera.
We will see you live in a couple of weeks, right?
Yeah, December 12th.
Yeah.
Triple B's, Backstage Bar and Billiards, or Fremont Country Club, depending on the ticket sales. We'll see. But
Okay.
No, get your tickets while you can, because we're pretty much out. We were handing out tickets and we sold them immediately. They gave us a little bit, and I was like, yeah, well, why not? It's our hometown. We should be. Doesn't matter what we've done so far. Like, we should be hitting the streets selling tickets too. You know what I mean? Like,
contribute.
It's our fucking. If you can't own your own town, how are you going to go anywhere else and own it? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
That's true.
So we're almost out of our tickets, but you can still get them online and get them while you can.
Yeah.
I don't even know where to go. I think check out our Instagram, our website. We're posting shit all over our Facebook about it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I've seen there's pretty good promotion from I guess the promoter as well. So and
I mean, Brian Saliba really knocks it out of the park with live shows, and we're very grateful to be working with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be cool. And is that gonna be the last one for a while in Las Vegas, or
for this year?
Yeah, for this year, obviously.
That's
Yeah,
obviously, but maybe not.
For this year, yeah, we try not to overplay.
yeah, it's smart.
I'm not going to say anything about next year, though.
Okay. Yeah, we can edit it out. So you have now toured with so many great bands. I mean, now Wednesday 13 and Drowning Pool this summer here. So if there's one band you would love to tour with, you could pick anyone. Which one would that be?
9 Inch Nails or Rammstein.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, either or. Those are two of my very biggest influences right now. I mean, always.
Yeah.
I'm so influenced by 9 Inch Nails that I cannot listen to their music, or else I will start writing shit that sounds kind of like them. Like, and that's the result of like Down and Exoskeletal and all that fucking definitely Trent Reznor adjacent Nocturnal stuff. It's just I have a whole record of unreleased songs that's like almost a sequel to Metamorphosis, because it's in the same vein of that songwriting, but I don't write like that anymore, so we haven't released it. And it's like there's 2 or 3 songs on there that I wrote after like one of the years of the pandemic. I spent nonstop listening to The Slip by 9 Inch Nails. So I then wrote 3 songs that sounded like they belonged on The Slip, and I was like, what am I doing? Like, I had a total identity crisis. I was like, what is fucking happening? So I got to be careful with how much 9 Inch Nails I listen to.
I mean, it's not a bad band to be influenced by. And,
Oh, totally.
Yeah, so.
Totally.
Yeah.
It's just when I start putting in a quadruple hi-hat over every verse, every second verse, I'm like, I got to stop.
A little bit too much influence.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, I get it. So, yeah, so this one is a funny rapid fire twist I want to ask you.
Okay.
I'm laughing already. If the Nocturnal Affair were a pizza, what toppings would it have? So
Pepperoni and jalapeno.
Oh, yeah.
Because everybody loves pepperoni, but it's also nice to have a little bit of spice.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. If there was a zombie apocalypse, which bandmate survives the longest and why?
Me or Drew?
Oh, yeah.
Me or Drew. And mostly because of our knowledge of Resident Evil. I played Resident Evil since I was a kid. Okay. So you got to understand, since I've been a child, while my brain was developing, I was thinking about how I would survive the zombie apocalypse. Like Shaun of the Dead is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Oh, that's the British one, right?
Yeah, I quote it so much all the time with my old friends. And it's like, I've got the Max Brooks book of like how to survive in the survival guide to the zombie apocalypse. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Have you seen that one?
I have not, but
He released that right before he did World War Z.
Okay.
Yeah. It's fucking great.
And that was it Brad Pitt?
I think that was Max Brooks in World War Z. I gotta Google that. But anyway, I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, let them know in the comments.
Yes. You see, you got it.
There you go.
we always have that as like a fallback. Like, well, if we are wrong.
Yeah.
You know.
You do the Google for me and tell me if I'm wrong. Yeah, dude. I would use a bow and arrow. I would use knives. I would use swords. I would not use a gun unless I had to fight humans.
Yep.
And I would be most afraid of humans in the zombie apocalypse because if you're dealing with a zombie, you know what you're gonna get.
Yep.
Right. Every time you know what you're gonna get. With people, they'll do fucking anything to survive, including bulldoze over you, kill you to take your stuff. You know what I mean? Like kill you to take the women in your group. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just it's like, oh God, that'd be a nightmare.
Yeah. It's like pure evil.
Yep. Yep.
So the last one on this topic here. What's the most ridiculous rumor you would love to start about the Nocturnal Affair?
The most ridiculous rumor.
You would like to start.
Oh, okay.
So you have the chance to start the rumor here now.
Kellen and Drew are twin brothers.
Okay.
I believe it. No.
There you go.
Well, they have similarities, right? So
Yeah, they didn't know they were related, but apparently they got the same father. He was just getting busy with two different women at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I'll believe it.
Oh man, that's funny.
And they're not here to fight me, so that's great.
Yeah.
This is real great. I love this.
This will end up on the interwebs.
Perfect. Also Google that and tell me if I'm wrong in the comments.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's been a blast.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you
You
so
have
much.
such a beautiful place. This is really, really nice. Like I said, when I get my new place, I'm gonna call you guys to help me decorate because this is. Have you given anybody? Have you done a walkthrough of your house yet for your podcast?
Just this area, just the different area, shooting areas, but not the entire
You should
house,
do like
so.
MTV Cribs episode where you show it off a little bit. Like I think people would really appreciate your attention to detail here. This is just such a gothic Zen garden of a home. It's amazing.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I can't take any credit because it's all Shay.
But if it was up to me, it'd be all gothic completely. But
Hell yeah.
he's just getting used to that.
A little bit of metal.
So
a little bit of metal.
we have to kind of
right,
have their a
You
morph
guys
it in
complement each
between.
other. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm more traditional, I guess.
And you were real into Scandinavian design at
Yes.
first because I think that's what you were taught as a child. But I'm like, no.
Land of IKEA.
I love
you know?
IKEA. I love
Yeah.
IKEA. But even they sell different types of things now.
First thing I did on our first tour in the UK, our hotel was right next to IKEA. So my first meal in the UK was IKEA meatballs.
Oh yeah, I love that.
I couldn't help it. I saw it. They're like, we're all going to Nando's, and I ate Nando's later too. But I was like, I'm gonna go to IKEA, and they're like, you're in the UK, you're not gonna buy furniture. I was like, you don't understand. The coffee and the meatballs are my favorites. So
I mean, they are good. I like them too.
yeah.
Well, real quick though, what is the go-to comfort food on tour?
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
If we're in the UK, Nando's. I love Nando's.
Okay.
It's peri peri grilled chicken, and it's just delicious. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. And what about the US?
I get weird because I'm so health conscious now.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people let their health go and they get fast food on tour.
Because it's convenient.
I try not to. Actually, in the UK, I love McDonald's in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
I love their chicken nuggets and their fast food in the UK. It's different. All food in the UK is different because they different food laws. So it's like real food. In America, it's really gone to shit. So, excuse me. In the UK, McDonald's tastes like how McDonald's tasted for me when I was a kid. Mm-hmm. And they've got crunch wraps. And that was when I was like a teenager. They've got the Big Mac literally tastes like how it did when I tried it when I was like a fucking kid.
Yeah.
And I came back out here thinking like, oh, all right, I'll try some. And I'm like, oh no.
It is a little different. It is.
Yeah, it's like you said, they're so nice. The McDonald's, like in Sweden, the restaurants are so.
Oh yeah.
It's like
Let me tell you
something.
something.
Yeah.
Netherlands has to get it together. They need to start putting lids on their drinks at McDonald's. You cannot be handing drinks without lids to 5 dudes in a metal band who are tired on a tray. When I tell you I spilled my fucking Coke Zero in probably every city in Europe because I'd sit and fall on my fries and then I'd have to go get more food.
So I don't remember that. I mean, they don't use lids, or they didn't, or they.
I can't remember.
It's either in Germany or it's in Netherlands. And then in Germany, we had to fucking pay to piss at every truck stop.
Yeah,
$1.20. I was like,
that's
what
the
the
thing.
fuck? And then you have this ticket, like it's $1 off at McDonald's. I'm like, guess I'm fucking getting McDonald's.
Well, in Sweden, ice was rare. I mean,
Right,
can
you
I
went
have
to
some ice
Subway.
with my drink? And they're like,
Like, it's not the winter.
You
What are
get 2
talking about?
cubes.
Yeah.
You get 2 ice cubes. And I'm like, but now, because it's been years later and more places have more ice, I think they listen to me.
Yeah, they listen to you because you were screaming at them. So.
That bitch from Las Vegas, she needs ice. No.
Yeah, because I remember the first time we went to was Subway.
It was Subway in Sweden.
And she's like, "Do you have ice? Where do I get ice?" I'm like, we don't have it.
Like, what do you mean ice?
So I mean, yeah, it's just, and it's not. It's kind of not ice cold. The soda,
the fountain soda. Yeah,
I probably got iced tea as well because I love iced tea.
yeah.
But it was just kind of like moderately cold. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that would be weird. How do you? So whiskey on the rocks just doesn't exist in Sweden, huh?
I think bars they have ice.
Bars
Yeah,
of ice.
they have all the ice.
But Subway's like, we've got sandwiches.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Yeah. You're not here to drink. You have to eat.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. No, like I said, we're so grateful that because we know how busy you are and you took the time. I know you're trying to find a new drummer now. So
I think we got him.
Oh, you okay?
I think we've got him.
Okay, that's a good. So
That's
it was
all
a
I'm
good
gonna say.
audition. Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. But I think we got him.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you wanted to have someone who lives here or are willing to move here?
Yeah, it's nice to say somebody willing to commute, but to ask somebody to uproot your entire life to come play with us is a big change.
Yeah.
Especially when you're not going to come into this band as a main songwriter.
Yeah.
I write mostly everything.
Yeah.
I'm taking riffs from the boys, and Kyle definitely wrote drums on some songs, but it's such a well-oiled machine on how we write music that if you're gonna uproot your life and move to Vegas for a band, you should be doing something for yourself, where you're not maybe so replaceable. To be honest with you, Kyle is a very irreplaceable band member, right? Nocturnal Affair has always kind of been where I'm writing at the core, and I find other people to complement that. But I'm finding it extremely difficult to think about this band without Kyle because of how great of a drummer he is and how great of a person he is. So it's been very difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sad, but
Fucking country music, just stealing him away.
But on the good note, I mean, he left. You guys are still friends and close.
Yeah.
It's not like
He's
he
my
left
brother.
on a horrible.
No, he left on a great note.
So
and
that's great.
I'm going to be there supporting him every step of the way, going all of it. Dude, I can't wait to meet Charlie Reese and the boys. And it's like, the music they're already dropping is fucking gold, dude. They're going to the top.
Yeah.
You're going to see it. Yeah.
Because I think it's the guitar player in that band. He's a guy I met at NAMM many times. I can't remember his name. He also played with Mick Mars.
That's Kyle's friend.
Oh, it's Kyle's friend.
That's
Okay.
Kyle's friend.
Yeah.
That's who's in Neon Coven.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it. Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, because I met him.
That guy's written for a lot of people. That guy is a very talented songwriter.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's so
Yes.
cool. Yeah. Okay. Should we wrap up?
I think we're good.
Yeah.
We can-
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you so much. I just wanna
Thank you
see
so
it.
much.
Yeah. And you have Metamorphosis still available for sale, right? And
For sale,
maybe not physical
I don't
copies.
know. Yeah, you can still stream our stuff. I mean,
Yeah. Because you have a copy you can sell on.
but I mean, it's kind of. Did you want a copy of the record?
No, I
could
think you have one, right?
I have a download.
Okay.
I could
I
just
got
so I think I have like 5 physical copies left. They all sold out. We brought them all. We brought our entire. We had so many of them to our first UK tour, and they just. Well, it was our second UK tour because we didn't bring them on the UK tour because we didn't know people still bought CDs out there.
Right.
Everybody wants a disc out there. Everybody loves that merch. So we brought them to the second tour, and they were gone by the second show, and we had like fucking 14 more shows to go. We were like, what the fuck?
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. It was
that's good
like
though.
that.
Yeah.
So I now only have like 5 more in existence. I had 6, and we had to like print the masters from one of them. It was crazy. Like something happened recently. So there's like 5 left.
We'll
So
buy
I'll-
one.
No, I'll give you one. I'll give you one. You
Thank
guys
you.
are wonderful. You've been so supportive of us. Like,
Yeah, because we love CDs, and to tell you the truth, we have downstairs in our bookshelf and
Collection.
drawers, we have collections of CDs that are still in the plastic
yeah.
because we buy the CDs because we love to support the bands. And then and then we stream that. We stream from Spotify and Apple Music and all that, but we just want to buy stuff because for us personally, we like to have this physical CD, and even just as a piece of art in the bookshelf.
Yep.
And that's how we roll. But,
Occasional vinyl, but
yeah, that too.
I hope we can do vinyl soon. I love vinyl.
Yeah,
I have so many ideas for vinyl.
Yeah.
It's getting people to want to buy the vinyl in America,
it's getting better and better. And because for me at my age, that was when as a kid I was going to the record store and buying buying vinyls, and just because I knew everything. I knew every single song title. I knew who wrote the song. I knew who produced the album. I knew where they produced it, what studio. I had all that information and remembered, and now I don't even know the titles of songs.
So what's great is, Spotify, you can look at the credits, right?
Yes.
I love that now.
Yeah.
Because now I'm like,
it
I'm
wasn't
looking
always
at
like that, right?
No, it's new. It's very new.
Okay, good.
So I'll go to like my favorite playlists of like what's hot right now, and I'll be like, oh, they're really good. Who's producing that? Oh, okay, that guy. And then you go to another band, you're like, oh, this sounds really good. Who's doing that? Oh, it's that same guy. And they go, okay, who the fuck is Wizard Blood? You know what I'm talking about? And now he's doing. That guy's done so many good records. He did the most recent Disturbed record. He did. He's done a ton. The song with the one with Badman.
No, I don't.
You didn't hear the new Disturbed record? It's fucking good. I mean, he worked with like, I believe Bring Me the Horizon. He's worked with like he's worked with fucking everybody. Wizard Blood is the shit. He's like the dream producer for me. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. No. Well, I think I've heard of the new Disturbed album.
It came out like 6 months ago, 8 months.
It was a while ago.
It's the one with Ann Wilson that's on there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
We reacted to that. So like there was a few releases, singles that we out from that album that we know, but I never listened to the full album.
Yeah, that was Wizard Blood.
Yeah, and speaking of them, I was not a fan. I never listened to them before, really, when they came out. But 2019,
I had their debut album, and
and we went to see them. They were headlining. I think they had In This Moment opening in Portland, Oregon. Yeah.
Fuck yeah!
It was 2019.
In This Moment was my first mosh pit.
Oh, really?
It was 05, I want to say. It was 05 Extreme Thing.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Right on.
That shit was crazy. that was a lot of fun. That was back when she was wearing like the tutus and shit, you know what I'm talking
That
about?
was before what she's doing now.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah,
first
I love
album or two.
Maria Brink.
Seeing that gives me
we
hope.
love her.
That style, like her change gives me hope, because obviously Nocturnal started as one thing. And now we're becoming something completely different, and it just shows that you can do that, and it works out well. It's okay.
Yeah,
like it's okay to make that change. Like you, as an artist, have a right. If you're like, I'm not feeling like that anymore, I'm going to go do this instead. You can do it.
It's a metamorphosis.
Literally. Yeah.
Ding.
Well, thank you guys.
Thank you, Brendan. I mean, such an honor, such a pleasure. You're always such a great guy to us. We always appreciate you.
It's an honor to be on the podcast. You guys have interviewed some really cool people, and I love what you do here.
We're just getting started.
We just getting started, yeah.
Yeah.
We are. So,
right,
we have a lot of stuff scheduled, and a lot of great people going to come by here. So, we're looking forward to it. But thank you, Brendan.
Thanks for having me.
Nocturnal Affair. Rock on.